What do you think? Good. Morning, everybody. It's Monday, April 4th, 2016. And we're just about to leave for school for the day. Is that the way you want it? Okay, well, you got it. Alright, we'll flip it over like this. Okay. Alright, hold it down. Okay. We got our wet paper towel. Morning, bud.
Good morning, Dad.
You're my buddy. There you go. Alright. Sophie's tired. Did you see her? She's like going back up to go to bed, I think. Okay, don't lift it up yet. I need to get more wet. Hold on. Think that's good? Okay. This is the biggest. Oh, hold on. I gotta do a little bit more. I can see it. The edge. Okay, let's try. I let it dry now. Don't rub it or anything. It'll come off. So let it dry. There you go, bud. What do you say? I like it. Yeah, you can blow on it a little bit. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Just headed to work. Got Grant dropped off. And got a lot of footage to edit, it would appear. I got all the clips that I shot at Shutterfest, all my daily vlogs from like Lake Carroll and stuff. So I have no clue when I'm gonna have time to get to that. So I gotta edit the physical therapy photos. That's gonna be about 100 images or so. I need to edit the shoot last Saturday, the family birthday. They want some coffee table layouts, or they want me to design them a coffee table book. And then what else I got going on? Oh yeah, Shutterfest. Shit, I shot 4,000 images. I went through about half of them so far and culled it down to about 500. So let's say if half of 4,000 is 2,000, I drop that down to 500. So there's gonna be, shit, man, anywhere, there'll probably be 800 to 1,000 images just from Shutterfest. I know they want us to deliver like two images to each model. This year I'm gonna make a better effort of doing that. So last year I didn't feel like my images were even anything special or good or whatever, so I never did it, but I don't care. Gonna make that happen. Look at this guy's tires on this thing. What the hell? Stance. It's a stance, bro. Doesn't even fit. Alright, see ya. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Just getting out of work for the day. It's still Monday, and wow, I had a chance, a few minutes, I started copying all the video clips off the memory card for this camera. So I was just kind of getting them all organized, and you know, I do these daily vlogs, so I was taking all the clips and putting them in daily folders and stuff. And man, I shot a lot of footage. I would say somewhere in the area of 3 to 5 hours of footage, just clips from Shutterfest and stuff here and there. I got some really cool clips and stuff that I really like, and it was a good time. It was a really good time. Today was busy as hell, so For those of you that don't know, I've been out of the office, well, for a week. So I was gone all last week, and today was my first day back. So I had to put out all the big fires this morning, and then I kind of started getting back to the grind and digging through all my emails and stuff. So it's been quite the day. Today went by like super fast, and yeah, I'm just heading home to pick up Grant. I have the cooler in the back here. I wanted to drop it off at my storage unit and stuff. So a lot of stuff going on. Today was the day, I mentioned it yesterday, I put a short clip, but we're getting like this really thick plastic put down in the crawl space, and the crawl space is like basically consists of pea gravel. So they're having a company come in, and we pulled out all of our storage bins and all that shit that's down there, so they can get in there, and they're gonna lay out all new plastic covering and stuff that kind of seals it. And then I think they're also gonna repair any cracks in the foundation or inject them or whatever. So the whole lower level's kind of tore apart with it's just like has all this stuff that was previously in the crawl space. And what else is going on? I got a lot of like small stuff that I'm gonna follow up with. I gotta change the oil on this car. I got to I still got to get to Lens Crafters and get my new contacts, the ones that they were supposed to change the axis of the weights or something. And then my buddy Luke wants to set up or create a new business this week. So he's talking about it's been an idea of his for a while now, but he wants to create a like a signature edit company. So people can send us their photos. We just do some badass editing or post work in like Photoshop and stuff, and then send it back to him. So he wants to do it for maybe like 20 bucks an image or something. I don't see how that's a good idea. I'm not saying I don't want to do it, but the way I edit and stuff, it takes me hours to do images and stuff. So I don't know if I want to be doing someone else's work that they put their name on, and I might have, you know, 4 to 8 hours into this image or whatever it may be. So I'm not sure why he's thinking this will be profitable. I guess he's thinking of it as it'll be an easy thing that we can do to bring in extra business and stuff or make extra money. I don't know. So I guess we'll see how this works. So we might just purchase a domain. Might be like a couple $100 a year, and see how it goes. I don't know. Luke's not very strong in Photoshop, and he's always kind of been like that. So he's a great photographer, but a lot of the stuff and tips and tricks I've had to teach him along the way are like the basic of the basics. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work, because I mean, like right now I do all of our spreads for our coffee table books, and that's all done in Photoshop. I pretty much have been doing signature edits for years now, and I kind of told him, I'm like, dude, we don't even really have a portfolio. So now he wants to maybe go out and build a portfolio and stuff. He's just all over the place. So earlier he was talking about he wanted to buy hardwood flooring this week and install it in his studio downstairs and stuff. And you know, like, it was January or February of 2015, and I spent $200 or $300 on the studio or for our business and stuff. So I bought the paint for his basement. I helped him do the painting. I bought a lot of studio samples, and I paid for all that out of my pocket. And you know, we're gonna kind of see how this works out and stuff. So he keeps saying like, well, we could shoot headshots and this and that. I'm like, you don't need flooring for headshots. I don't know. So I'm not going to go into too much more about that now. We'll see how that pans out and stuff. So he wants me to come over Wednesday and Thursday evenings, which would be good. The only thing is, yesterday we moved all the shit out of the crawl space so those guys could get in there and install their stuff. So potentially Wednesday we might be moving that stuff back into the crawl space. I don't know. We're going to see. So a lot of stuff going on and all that. So I mean, I don't mind starting like another side business and stuff. I just want to do it for very minimal costs until we can see if it takes off. Like, And the thing I told him about the studio and pumping money into the studio, I said, like, that's cool, and yeah, I don't mind doing it, but, like, let's do that in another 6 months. Like, we don't use the studio at all, really, during the summer. So, because we're outside and stuff. So, that's my thought on it. I don't know. He's really got his heart set on this. He wants to buy some seamless paper like I got. I don't know. Like, he looks at it like, well, the flooring's only a couple $100, but he wants to buy casters for our light stands, and then he wants to buy these the paper and stuff. So, I mean, we're easily talking upwards of like $1,000 or something. So, his fiance Ashley's just starting out in photography, and after Shutterfest, she came back and had her spark kind of lit up, and Luke's, and now they're interested in making stuff happen. So it's about damn time. I've paid out of pocket for all the studio samples that we got. I had to design them all myself. Pretty much I've been putting a lot of heart and soul into this for years, and it's about time that these guys kind of wake up and realize, like, hey, let's do this. So he's like, well, you're not really excited about this editing business and stuff. I'm like, well, dude, no, it's not that I'm not excited. We just don't really have much work to show or whatever. I'm like, when was the last time you even did a signature edit? Like, him and I did one for this last wedding, but besides that, I haven't seen Luke do any major editing in a long time. So, part of branding and having or building a company, what I'm trying to say is branding is everything. So we got to have a consistent look to our images and stuff. So the Cicadas Evolve Edits, they have a specific style. Like, they darken everything down, and then the subject's bright, and it looks like gothic, end of days type apocalyptic shit, and that's their brand. So when you see their images, you go like, oh, that's probably an Evolve Edit. So we don't even really have our style or our branding down. So we got to kind of figure that out and stuff. There's a lot to it than just hey, let's go out and run and start throwing money at something. So Luke was already talking about giving out free coupons for free edits and stuff. I'm like, wait, huh? So we're gonna work this week. I'm gonna talk with him, see where his head's at. He's really excited, and I'm not sure about what. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not too keen on, creating more work. I'd rather bring more work in for the stuff that we're already doing and that we already do well. Might as well just do more of what we already do well. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's a lot of work. So I know Luke used to do a bunch of signature edits and stuff when he was doing landscapes and all that, but it's a whole different ballgame when you start adding people and architecture and all that other stuff in there. So we're gonna see how this goes. So I don't know. I was asking Luke too today. He said he only shot maybe 300-400 images at Shutterfest. So he said, he probably only got maybe a dozen keepers or whatever. So, I don't know about that. But, they were only there for essentially 2 days. Not even 2 days. Because they came Monday night. I don't think they did much of any shooting Monday night. Oh, yeah, Luke crashed my steampunk shoot. What else? So I don't know. We're basically, they didn't have much time to get any shooting done and stuff. Tuesday was a crapshoot because we did the video class, and it was cool and all that. And yeah, we learned a lot, but it wasn't shooting. So they pretty much lost all day Tuesday. Wednesday we got a bunch of stuff in, but when I was shooting from 7 p.m. on, they were drinking in the bar and shit. So it's cool, but you're not gonna get a lot of work done that way. So whatever. What else is going on? So I'm just tired. Man, I got some awesome sleep last night. Me and Grant. And the dog. The dog was tired as hell too, Sophie. I got a bunch of physical therapist, those images. I got a bunch of those edits done today over lunch break. So I got, I think I'm probably I would say about 75% done. So I got all the portraits edited and stuff. I just have to finish, like their stock images. So they had me shoot a bunch of like generic stock images of each of the therapists working on clients and stuff. So I gotta go through those. There's probably, well, technically I'm halfway done, but those stock images aren't going to be as heavily edited as the portraits. So there's probably about 50 of the stock images or so, and that should be it. So the owner of the business, he contacted me like 5 days ago. I was at Shutterfest, and he said, "Hey, I know you're out of town and stuff, but I need some images of one of the therapists, like right away." And I didn't even see that email. My emails just, were piling up since I was gone. And then last night, or I guess yesterday afternoon, he messaged me again and said, "Hey, I know you've been busy, but can you shoot me some?" So last night I edited, I think it was like 5 images of that specific therapist, shot them to him right away, and he was happy about it. He said thanks and all that stuff, so that's good. At work, holy crap, we got a server that died last night, and it has a corrupt operating system. So because of that, they found out that my Windows team found out that they weren't backing up that server. It's an old server. It's a Gen 3 DL380 running Windows 2003 server. So we're currently trying to restore the OS, the operating system, like using like a Windows restore disk. Good luck with that. It's like a RAID 5 across 6 drives. So I don't know. But I need to get off of here. I need to make some phone calls and stuff. Call home, see how Grant's doing and all that. So catch you later. All right, look at that. Oh, and they put in a new sump pump pit, and they repaired the crack on the wall, and they went all the way up, all the way back. Wow, they did a really good job, and they cleaned down here. They vacuumed or something. Yeah. Oh, did he come off? Grant, here's the crack over here. See it?
How do you like it, Dad?
Wow, they did a good job.